After Pérez's election victory, Mourinho is officially presented as Real Madrid's coach. In a development that royal club fans around the world have been waiting for weeks, the Spanish newspapers Marca and AS, both close to the club's administration, have revealed that President Florentino Pérez did not waste any time after announcing his resounding victory in the club's elections held today, Sunday, as the club's machinery moved quickly to activate the first and most important decision in his new term: the presentation of Portuguese coach José Mourinho as the technical director of the first team, replacing Álvaro Arbeloa. The two newspapers confirmed, citing high-level sources within the club, that Mourinho's presentation is now just a formality and could happen within the next few hours or, at the latest, tomorrow, Monday, at a grand press conference expected to be held in the Santiago Bernabéu's press room, attended by President Florentino Pérez and the Portuguese coach himself, along with a number of senior club officials. Sources indicated that the agreement with Mourinho was already finalized weeks ago and that the contract extending for 2 seasons with an option for a third has been initially signed, but the official announcement was tied to Pérez's victory in the presidential elections. Today, after the Madrid president decisively won the elections with a percentage exceeding 60% of the votes, the time has come to unveil the special one officially to the fans and media. Mourinho is expected to speak at the press conference about his technical vision for the new project, his plans to strengthen the team's ranks during the current summer transfer window, and his ambitions to return Real Madrid to domestic and continental title podiums. This development ends weeks of anticipation and debate over the identity of the coach who will lead the team next season, after Álvaro Arbeloa took the task temporarily following Carlo Ancelotti's departure. Arbeloa delivered a disappointing season, leading the team to second place in La Liga behind Barcelona and an early exit from the Champions League, which prompted the club's administration to search for a heavyweight coach to restore technical stability to the team and lead it to achieve titles that have been absent for 2 seasons. Mourinho was the first and most prominent choice, especially with his personal desire to return to the club where he achieved great success during his first spell, 2010 to 2013, leading the team to win La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup, and reaching the Champions League semi-finals in 3 consecutive occasions. Mourinho, 63 years old, is considered one of the most successful coaches in football history, having led clubs such as Porto, Chelsea, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Tottenham, Roma, and Fenerbahce, and achieved many domestic and continental titles, most notably the Champions League twice with Porto and Inter Milan, La Liga once, the Premier League 3 times, Serie A twice, in addition to many cups and other domestic titles. Mourinho is known for his strong personality and unique charisma, and his ability to deal with big stars and difficult dressing rooms, qualities that Pérez believes will restore Real Madrid's lost prestige. On the other hand, sources indicate that Mourinho will arrive in Madrid within the next few hours on his private plane, accompanied by his assistant staff, consisting of João Tralão, assistant coach, Antonio Diaz, fitness coach, Nuno Santos, goalkeeping coach, in addition to a number of technical analysts. His first decision is expected to be meeting with the administration to discuss the summer transfer file, as Mourinho wants to strengthen the team in several positions, most notably right back, Denzel Dumfries on the top of the list, center back, Ibrahima Konate or Alessandro Bastoni, midfield, Vitinha or João Neves, in addition to finalizing the situation of some departing players, such as Vinicius Jr., whom Mourinho does not wish to keep. Marca and AS conclude their reports by noting that Real Madrid's fans have entered a state of intense anticipation and excitement, eagerly awaiting the official announcement of the Special One's return to the Bernabeu. The press conference is expected to be grand and eventful, especially as Mourinho excels in the arts of communication and media excitement, and is expected to make fiery statements that will cause a stir in Spanish and global sports circles. Will tomorrow be the long-awaited date for Mourinho's presentation as Real Madrid's coach? Will the special one return to rewrite the history of the royal club anew? The coming days alone will tell, but what is certain is that Real Madrid has entered a new phase of technical stability and great ambitions under the leadership of the veteran Portuguese coach.